Hello, Prep 1. Let's study the third lesson of Unit 3, and it's about rocks and minerals. From the previous lesson, you know that the Earth consists of three layers. The outer layer is called the Earth's crust. Scientists classify the Earth's crust into two main parts, which are soil and solid bases. The soil. Soil, it is a thin, non-compacted layer which covers the Earth's crust, and it consists of a mixture of mineralogical substance as water, air, decayed organic minerals, and plant roots. Rocks. Rocks from the solid bases, and rocks, it is a natural solid material that exists in the earth crust, and it's formed of one mineral or a group of minerals, and it's a lower layer of the earth crust beneath the soil, and it consists of different types of rocks. Classification of rocks. There are three types of rocks. Number 1, igneous rocks. 2, sedimentary rocks. 3, metamorphic rocks. The first type of rocks is the igneous rocks. We know that the outer core of the earth contains molten metals, which are known as magma. Magma, it is a very hot, thick liquid underneath the earth crust. When a volcano occurs, the magma at the bottom of the earth's crust is pushing upwards, a part that fills some gaps and cracks of the earth's crust, and the other part is extruded from the crater of the volcano to the surface of the earth in the form of volcanic flows, which is known as lava. So the igneous rocks are rocks formed by solidification of the magma underneath the earth's crust or lava on the earth's surface. There's two types of igneous rocks, plutonic rocks and the surface or volcanic rocks. First, we will talk about way of formation of the plutonic rocks. The magma of the depth of the earth crust gets cooled slowly. Therefore, the minerals that form these rocks take a long time crystallized, so their crystals are large sized. But the surface or the volcanic rocks, the way of formation of this type, the lava cools quickly on the surface of the earth's crust. Therefore, the minerals that form these rocks take a short time to crystallize, so the crystals are small sized. The texture of plutonic rocks, they are coarse texture, but the surface or the volcanic rocks have smooth texture, and that's because the size of the crystals of minerals forming the plutonic rocks are large, so it has a coarse texture. But the surface or the volcanic rocks have smooth texture, and that's because the size of crystals of the minerals forming them is small. Okay, the places of formation of the plutonic rocks. It's in the depth of the earth crust, but the place of formation, the volcanic rocks, are over the earth's surface. There's two examples of igneous rocks, granite and basalt. The granite, it is a plutonic igneous rocks. The color of granite, pink or gray. Size of crystals of granite, they are big and can be seen by the naked eye. The properties of the granite, it is heavy, it has rough texture, and it is solid, cohesive, and it is not easily broken. Found in the Eastern Desert and Sinai Peninsula. The minerals forming the granite, it consists of three main minerals: quartz and feldspar, mica. Okay, the kind of basalt. It is a volcanic igneous rocks. The color of basalt, dark colored. The size of crystals are small and can't be seen by the naked eye. The properties of basalt: it has small circular holes and it has a smooth texture and it's extremely hard, and found in Egypt in Abu Dhabi and El Fayoum near Abu Rawash, and it consists of three main minerals, which are olivine and feldspar and pyroxene. The second type of rocks, sedimentary rocks. They are rocks formed from the cohesion of sediments. So they represent about 5% of the total volume of the Earth crust rocks. They form a thin cover that traps about 75% of the surface of the Earth's solid mass. Formation of sedimentary rocks. The water currents and seas and rivers transport the particles of rocks and deposit them above each other in the form of layers. There's three stages take place in this formation: erosion, transportation, and sedimentation. The first stage, erosion, and the second one, transportation by water or air, where these particles are deposited. The sedimentation of rocks particles and it deposited particles adhere together, forming the sedimentary rocks. There's two examples on sedimentary rocks: sandstone and limestone. Let's talk about sandstone. It consists of sand grains that are less than 2 millimeters in diameter, and the minerals forming it is quartz, and the color is yellow, texture is coarse, coherence is cohesive, and shape is it has thin layer. The limestone consists of precipitation of calcium carbonate in lime solution, and it consists of mineral calcite, calcium carbonate. The color of the limestone white, the texture is smooth, less cohesive, and it has the thin layer. Okay, how to differentiate between the sandstone and limestone? To differentiate between them, we will add hydrochloric acid to each of them. The sandstone, no reaction takes place, but the limestone, a chemical reaction takes place, and that because of the evolving of carbon dioxide gas. The third type of rocks is the metamorphic rocks. They are rocks originated as a result of exposing the old rocks to the factors of pressure and high temperature. There is one example on metamorphic rocks. It is marble. It is produced from the conversion of the limestone, and it has more solidity than the limestone. Its texture is coarse, and its color is white if it is pure, and it has more colors when it contains impurities.